Bun in the oven, art of detachment. With an older woman, you got somebody older pregnant. It keeps you up at night. You're getting karma about it. Did you ghost them, or like, what's your plan for this person? A part of you wants to pay this person off to keep quiet. Well, if you didn't want the whole family to be aware of your indiscretions, then why would you hide it in the first place? And this secret love affair that you've had while stepping out of your marriage that has now or will be garnering attention from family and friends about you actually being the one that stepped out, and you got somebody fucking pregnant. It is gonna break their heart once they find out. Hi. Oh, what's happening? What is happening? Let's just see what's going on. No long intros today, just getting into it. I hope you guys had a wonderful 4th of July. What's going on in my collective today? Let's make it a really good storyline, Spirit. Unbelievable passion. Physical health. It's just prevalent in your world, or you're focusing on that. What's going on today? Again, with retirement, it came out before, it just didn't pop out, but now I will take it. Is somebody in active retirement or coming out of retirement even, wanting to retire? But retirement is supposed to be, you know how there's anxiety around retirement for a lot of the boomers, you know? It's like they find themselves, you know, getting back out there just to have something to do, which I totally support. Although personally, if it were me, I feel like if I were in retirement, I would go back to school just to like leisurely study something versus getting a job. But I mean, to each their own, right? Like sometimes you need to have a job. But yeah, it's supposed to be a time of like appreciation for the rest. Maybe you're not appreciating the rest. Which I feel like I could take that message. What are your boundaries here, collective? Do you have any boundaries in retirement? Alternative forms of therapy? Is that why you're seeing me? Maybe you're struggling with the fact that you have entered retirement. Maybe therapy even needed from the job, too. Stock market. Yeah, you have like stock options from this company. Or maybe you just have enough stock in the company that you can retire. Or maybe you lost a lot of money in the stock market and you're in retirement too. Don't fall into their trap. Don't fall into their trap. Right under stock market. Maybe somebody wanting you to invest your money into something that seemingly could be a good thing, but isn't. Universal miracles are coming. Ooh, that's right next to retirement. Studying, learning something new. What are your boundaries here? Learns from pain instead of becoming bitter. Alternative forms of therapy. Yeah, you tend to learn from pain instead of becoming bitter about it. We love that. Or maybe that's the alternative form of therapy that you're seeking, is being able to learn from your pain instead of becoming bitter about it. They've killed before, something in regards to the stock market. much to do about nothing. Don't fall into their trap. They're gonna offer you something, and I have a sense that like you're going to very clearly recognize this as like a ploy for something, and it's like you're like, this isn't even worth my time. So I don't think you need to worry too much about this trap or whatever. Or whatever they're just trying to set for you. Like, hey, we'll give you a bunch of stock options in this company if you stay quiet. Or if you do X, Y, and Z for me. Come out of retirement even. And then the stock is like worse shit. You know what I mean? It's like not even worth having. Or the company's just going under. That's what I get. Sleep patterns, circadian rhythms. Maybe you're not getting the best sleep about this. Your friends don't know shit, collective. Yes. You get the most loyal award though, the loyal dog award. So you're loyal to the end, which is great. Although it can get you into trouble though. Loyal to a point of fault where you're like blindly loyal just because somebody's been in your life for forever, that can go seriously wrong. The power of silence. Learning something new. Maybe you're learning how to be silent and to listen more. Adrenaline junkie. Adrenaline junkie tends to learn from pain instead of becoming bitter though, so that's good. Yeah, I get that whomever you're dealing with, it's like not a big deal that they've taken people out before in the past. Like they couldn't care less. Power of silence. Wishing upon a star. Praying for something to happen in silence. Wishing upon a star about a bun in the oven they've killed before. Abortion? Killed for less? Yeah, they don't want this pregnancy to get exposed. They're like wishing upon a star that it's taken care of. The art of detachment. What, did this person just like ghost somebody who is like pregnant? Like just in denial about it? The art of detachment turns into a manifesting machine. Power of silence as a cultural movement. And this manifesting machine is a cultural movement too. And there's a need for you to lighten up. I feel like that card has been coming out a lot. Uncomfy. Maybe you're uncomfy even by my readings. In which case, I'm doing it right. Canceled culture. Again with the whole cultural movement, canceled culture. So somebody was canceled. Even that's a cultural movement. The cancellation. Well, and canceled culture is a movement in and of itself. That's why we call it cancel culture. LGBTQ2 plus community. Could be tied to that in some sort of way. Could be dealing with somebody in that community. Making great decisions, though. It's like even though you're canceled, you're still going for it. Still doing the thing. Like, nothing's going to stop you. Lost near water. Something happened near water. Why do I get fire? Maverick and Goose. Twins? Bun in the oven. Could be buns in the oven because Maverick and Goose is falling right next to bun in the oven. All right, Spirit, let's clean this up. Clean it up. What's going on in the collective storyline? People are fascinated with this, the way you detach. Or there's just a fascination with you overall. Seek justice, not revenge, though. You can manifest justice is what you can do, because that's falling out right next to seek justice, not revenge. High-level soulmate. Seeking justice with a high-level soulmate. Canceled culture, true love. It's like people don't want to hear that things come together for those that have like pure heart, pure intentions, like truly love, like a passion for what they do. Or who they love even, you know? Like, people don't want to see that. That's a part of the canceled culture sometimes. International business affiliates. Maverick and Goose. You must trust yourself more, collective. Jewels or precious stones. Maybe there's a tie to like the National Archives, like something like that, you know? History. There's a fascination with you and like your partner. That's also what I get. Seek justice, not revenge. High-level soulmate has true love for you. International, but you guys could just become like business associates too. You'd have to trust yourself in this other person more. I feel like you see this person as like a diamond. Like a rare gem. I mean, gems in your world can be significant, but I more or less get the fascination is with like the gem who is a person. Possibly this high-level soulmate. What else for the summer? Something happens this summer with the diamond. Yeah, I just keep getting diamond. Am I pulling on Bridgerton again? Is the queen choosing a diamond? She didn't do that in Sophie. Well, no, she chose Sophie as the diamond, didn't she? She did. The underdog became the diamond. Oh, the underdog becomes the diamond. Spiritual warrior, you're a spiritual warrior. Marriage on the table. You're loved more than you'll ever know, collective. Possibly by this false flame. A writer. Needing to advocate for yourself. Butterflies, I'm taking it. next to high-level soulmate. Okay, well, this is gonna piss whomever your sibling is off, but you are the favorite child. Butterflies for the favorite child. International business affiliates next to meet cute. Oh, you're gonna have a little sync up while you're traveling? Yeah, and people are coming out of the woodworks. Or it's just like going to be fun meetings when you're out and about. You know, people coming out of the woodworks. Or maybe you have your sights set on like when you do travel, wanting to sync up with somebody. Frigid. Maybe you're kind of feeling a little frigid. Blood makes you related. Love makes you family. I tie this to people coming out of the woodworks. Like, family is going to come back around. Well, like blood family is going to come back around, but might have a frigid tone to them. Art of detachment, and then this falls out underneath it. Advocate for yourself. As above, so below. Yeah. Seek justice, not revenge. That's what you're manifesting. And you've been working on it for quite some time, and now it's about to come in. Yep. You must trust yourself more. Keep going. And people coming out of the woodworks, it's time. Somebody could have been busted for something. Let's see here. Anything and what's the tea about? We started off with retirement and we're ending with it's time. So maybe it's time for retirement. Collective. Or just time to give it a rest, maybe. What else? What's the tea here? Any specific energy needing to come out? Looking you up, cyber stalking you, studying you, getting info. That could be the studying, learning something new. I do get that, like, oh, excuse me, maybe you're tired from traveling possibly. I do get trying to get like details, like just trying to understand you better maybe. Okay. Could be something that you posted recently. Or there's just a fascination with what you're doing. Forcer. pushy energy crosses your boundaries. Yeah. What are your boundaries here? Didn't that come out? Yeah, what are your boundaries here? Forcer, pushy energy crosses your boundaries, gets what they want by any means. Hold on, we're gonna stop for just a second. Why? Why is this person, what's the point of them coming out of retirement, crossing boundaries, looking this person up? Why are they doing this? What's their point? They feel like you're like sneaking off to have some sort of like partnership. Or they think you're having some sort of like meetup in secret. Or this could be somebody that took from you in the past. You know, could have just been like time, energy, nasty things said between you. Maybe you guys got into a fight and now they're just like curious about what you're doing. Seems as though you did bun in the oven, the art of detachment. Did you just like ghost this person after you found out that they were pregnant? What about the bun in the oven, art of detachment? What about that? Bun in the oven, art of detachment. With an older woman? A mother figure for sure. So somebody who already has kids. Oh. You got somebody older pregnant. They're already a mother. Okay, and what did you do? What did you do to this mother? Did you ghost them? Did you say something? Plan on saying something? You're like, I regret. You said something to get with this person. Maybe you don't even know what you said. Maybe you were just sort of like out of your mind and you did whatever. Like you just wanted to like sleep with them or whatever. It keeps you up at night. You're getting karma about it. The power of silence, the art of detachment. Most loyal dog award. You were loyal to a fault. Did you ghost them? Or like, what's your plan for this person? Well, you're like, I plan on giving them some money and supporting them. Or like you're gonna have to, maybe they're taking you to court about it. You're like, I don't know, but it's a big burden. Eight of Swords, and it came out sideways. A part of you wants to pay this person off to keep quiet. Or just to like not have to deal with them anymore, just to get them out of your like purview. You kind of just want the ability to pay them off, is what I get, you know. What is they've killed before? They've killed before. What is that? Much to do about nothing. Like, it didn't seem like that was a big deal to them. What's that about? They've killed before, much to do about nothing. Blood makes you related, love makes you family. They've killed before, much to do about nothing. Why do I get that, like, when people have walked away in the past, it hasn't gone well for this person? Whether that's you, collective, they've killed before, much to do about nothing. Like, it wasn't a big deal to take somebody out, and maybe you're aware of this. It's like, they've done more. And the fact that, like, you got away is a thing for them. What's this? They've killed before, much to do about nothing. Or just to make the problem go away, you know, like I was saying before, they could have aborted pregnancies in the past just to make the problem go away, but now this time they're not. High Priestess. Yeah. They get angry when you walk away. Or when they see you like with somebody else. Yeah, like openly like giving your heart to somebody else. Or they're thinking about like when they left you. Why do I get like when they left you, like you were in a different, like you were in a softer stance than what you are now. Like the energy has turned frigid. It's time. As above, so below. You're manifesting that this justice come in. And I believe that like when you walked away, you were in a different mentality. So then what is the mentality of the collective now if they were, you know, somewhat innocent in the past? What's the mentality of the collective now? Well, yeah, you're not being quiet about it. Like, you're communicating, bringing a lot of things to the forefront. This is you learning something new, like in observer mode. Yeah, there's been a lot of growth here, for sure. What's it time for, Spirit? What's it time for? Time for healing. Time for things to come together. Rest, rejuvenation, possibly taking a vacation, retirement. Because justice is coming. There's a rebalancing happening. What does collective need to be aware of in the immediate future? Oh, this came out in the reverse too. That the stagnancy or like boredom that you have with your life, it's coming to a close. Yeah. Like, no, you're speaking now. There's no holding back. It's like no going back. That's why you must trust yourself more. Information coming out. Yeah, forward movement, learning something new. Investing your time into something different, possibly alternative forms of therapy, making the time for it, setting aside specific time to get into it. What else does the collective need to be aware of? Possibly somebody wanting to offer you something, but they're like not giving you the full scope of what's going on. So you're going to be given this offer, but just know that they are withholding information too. Like, it's going to sound really good to you, and it's like there's something else there. Exactly, because they're under judgment. What else does the collective need to be aware of? They're not going to tell you all the information, all the things that you want to know, all the questions that you have. They're going to withhold information as it pertains to their involvement with the storyline. But regardless, they're going to give you an offer, and just know that legal issues are on the table here, and that there is rebalancing happening. What's the intentionality behind this offer, Spirit? Where is this person coming from in terms of this offer? They're still being shady. It's sus energy. They're still hiding things. They have an alternative plan here as a part of this offer. And so what would that plan do? If their intentionality is to withhold and take what isn't theirs, don't fall into their trap. What's in it for them? What's in it for them? That they keep their business. That they maintain control of the situation. Power, money, energy. And whose business would this be? Yeah, this is their wish, is to say whatever they need to in order to maintain control of their business, regardless of who's, like, where emotions lie, like who it's taking from or who it truly belongs to. Tower just flipped over. What happens to the collective if they accept? We have Page of Pentacles, or excuse me, Page of Cups. Okay. Something about a child receiving judgment. A child will be called. That's if you accept this offer. Something having to do with a child will be under judgment. What does that mean? Or a child is currently under judgment. But what about this? Page, judgment. No, then everyone will know that this child, it could be with a family member. Or at least the whole family will be aware. Well, if you didn't want the whole family to be aware of your indiscretions, then why would you hide it in the first place? Is there a reason why you're hiding this? Is it because you got mixed up with family? Why is the collective so disturbed about, well, whether it's the collective or this other person? Why are they so concerned and disturbed about this information being brought to light? Because it's not a good look for the family, is what I just heard. The Hierophant. Yes, what about the Hierophant? Because you're married? So you had an affair with somebody, possibly a family member, possibly not, when you're already married. And then you got somebody knocked up? Family. Keeping the money in the family? Is that what it is? Pulled a little Rothschild on people? Yeah. Karma for this marriage too. Why is this such a secret? Like, what happens if this gets out? Oh, you're just waiting. You're waiting for this shit to come out. Yeah, you feel like you're just like a bystander in your own life. It's kind of breaking your own heart. Especially with what you're hearing and seeing. The messages that you're getting, specifically even from like the legal system too. So what do you want the collective to take away from this? What do you want the collective to take away from this, Spirit? Like, what's the overarching message here? What's the overarching message? I do get, like, the overarching message here is, got a Knight of Wands on the table. Yeah, you stepped out of the marriage. Or partnership, whatever. I mean, it can't be more clear. The overarching message here is that you did what you did. You're going to have to take accountability for it. You're going to have to step up and either be in this child's life or choose to not be in the child's life and hopefully still support it. But either way, that responsibility is falling to you. And you're going to have to be brave about it. Okay? And you're gonna have to get the fucking work too. Afraid of what your partner in the situation will say or do. Nobody's fault except for your own. 10 of Pentacles. What about the 10 Pentacles? Ten of Pentacles. Goes to the sweetheart who's watching all of this go down. Whose heart has been broken. This is International Business Affiliates. Yeah, this chick is, you're just gonna have to watch this Queen of Cups collaborate with her international business affiliates and celebrate. Yeah, be celebrated. Having she'll be able to make decisions, investment decisions, sound investment decisions. She'll have opportunities that allow her to get the hell out of Dodge and bring in a life of like happiness and all on her own. Yeah, so it does seem like there is... I get that this whole reading was about a flip in karmic justice. I was reading on one storyline for the karmic side and then the other storyline for this Queen of Cups character. Because it's very clear here that retirement, what are your boundaries here? Alternative forms of therapy, stock market, don't fall into their trap, frigid. Universal miracles are coming, studying, learning something new, learns from pain instead of becoming bitter. They've killed before, much to do about nothing. Blood makes you related, love makes you family. Most loyal dog of war, the power of silence, wishing upon a star, bun in the oven, the art of detachment, advocate for yourself. And then we move over here, manifesting machine, cultural movement, canceled culture, maverick and goose, fascination, as above, so below, seek justice, not revenge, high level soulmate, true love, international business affiliates, you must trust yourself more, keep going. You're a diamond or a jewel. There's butterflies in the air, the favorite child, meet cute, people coming out of the woodworks. It's time. Two completely different storylines. I get two sides of the coin. And so that karmic wheel is turning. And this secret love affair that you've had while stepping out of your marriage that has now or will be garnering attention from family and friends about you actually being the one that stepped out, and you got somebody fucking pregnant. So it sounds like people are going to very clearly see who you were and are in the situation, and then the other person and why things are working out the way they are for each of you. Capricorn energy. Tower. Things are changing because they have to. It's time. This feels like death to you when it's actually a rebirth. You're gonna have to be brave about this. It's gonna transform how your partner sees you. It is gonna break their heart once they find out. Well, super light energy today, guys. But collective, you have greatness in your energy here. Manifesting machine, and it's time. You've really come through a lot. So I love you guys. I hope this was helpful. And come back and see me again sometime.